Hello guys, welcome to our channel Staple Review. In this video, we will try to help you find out the best mouse for Fortnite on the market. Fortnite needs no introduction. Ever since its Battle Royale game mode came out, it's been taking the gaming world by storm, and by now just about every gamer in the world will have heard of this phenomenon. But whether you're a veteran or a complete newbie, there's one thing that doesn't change, and that's the fact that you need good gear in order to play to your full potential. To help you with that, we've analyzed the mice that our pro players are using, and we've come up with a list of 5 of the most used mice for Fortnite. A mouse is obviously something subjective and largely comes down to personal taste, but using this list as a guideline can be a great start when choosing a new mouse. What makes a mouse good for Fortnite? Fortnite is a relatively simple game, in the sense that you don't have a metric ton of abilities and buttons to press. You do have to be able to build fast and switch weapons on the fly, so having a mouse with a few side buttons is definitely a great idea. All of the mice on this list feature at least 2 extra buttons, as well as a top-tier sensor and solid internals. Since it's a shooter and you've got to be able to aim well, it's important to choose a mouse which suits your grip style and hand size too. After all, you will want your mouse to be comfortable for you if you're going to be using it for hours on end. There's no need to go for a mouse that has all the top-tier components but doesn't fit your hand and grip style at all. Something interesting that we see with Fortnite is that Ultralite mice are among the most popular ones. Around a quarter of Fortnite pros are using a Superlite mouse, which is a number that's higher than what we see with our other analyzed games. Perhaps this has something to do with the fact that you very much need to be able to swing your mouse around quickly when doing things such as building or scanning your surroundings. Or maybe it's because Final Mouse is so well loved, perhaps in part due to their collaboration with Ninja. Of course, it could also be the case that Fortnite pros are just quicker to pick up new technology than pros in other games. We're just theorizing here. If you want to see their latest prices and more images and find more details, such as size, connectivity type, sensor type, DPI, RGB lights, you can check out those links in the description below. Let's see the product one by one. 1. Logitech G Pro Wireless. The first great wireless mouse. Seeing someone with a wireless gaming mouse used to be a clear sign that that person was a noob, but these days wireless mice have definitely caught up to their wired counterparts. When Logitech came up with their LIGHTSPED tech, it was clear that the competition would take a while to catch up, and the mouse quickly skyrocketed to being the most used gaming mouse in the professional shooter scene. It has a battery life of over 40 in-game hours, packs their flawless hero sensor, and is capable of charging through their POWER-PLAY technology, meaning that if you use this mouse with a POWER-PLAY mousepad, you'll never have to plug in the mouse. All of that combined leads to a mouse that's, even years after its release, very impressive. Great shape and performance. Logitech has been working with professionals in order to come up with the best mouse they could make, and it really shows. The shape is great and should suit a very wide variety of grip types, and the fact that it's a truly ambidextrous mouse is just icing on the cake. Why this one? The G Pro Wireless truly is a fantastic gaming mouse. If you've got the budget for it, it's a fantastic mouse that should suit a wide variety of grip types and hand sizes. Going wireless without any sort of noticeable lag is a fantastic experience, doubly so if you can do it with a great feeling mouse, and that is definitely what the G Pro Wireless is offering here. It's also a truly ambidextrous mouse, so if you're a lefty and you want to grab a mouse that the pros are using, we can strongly recommend this one. 2. Logitech G Pro X Superlite. Logitech's latest. When the Logitech G Pro Wireless released, it was the undisputed king of gaming mice, and the technology behind that product was so impressive that it remained in that position for many months after its release. Competitors did catch up after a while though, prompting Logitech to release the Superlite, an updated version of the well-loved G Pro Wireless. The main differences between the two lie in the fact that the Superlite is a lot lighter at just 62 grams, and that the Superlite has better stock feet and new switches that are supposed to eliminate the risk of accidental double-clicking. If that's what you were looking for all along, then you can definitely go for the Superlite. But if you don't really care about the improvements that Logitech has made to the Superlite, then you can also try to score a G Pro Wireless at a reduced price. Why this one? If you like everything that you've read about the G Pro Wireless but you want an ultralight mouse, then the G Pro X Superlite is a dream come true. With a weight of around 62 grams, it would be light even by wired standards, but the fact that Logitech has achieved that weight in a wireless mouse is nothing short of impressive. 3. Final Mouse Air 58 Ninja. The lightest of the bunch. Most FPS gamers seem to agree that weight is one of the most important aspects to a gaming mouse. If you've got a brick in your hands, you won't be able to swiftly and fluently move your mouse around the pad, which can cause you to miss important shots. Final Mouse really doesn't seem to want you to miss any important shots, and for some time now they've been designing their mice to be the absolute lightest out there. The Air 58 lives up to its name. It's made of mostly air and is advertised to weigh 58 grams. Always improving. Final Mouse teamed up with Richard Tyler Ninja Blevins to make this mouse, but not that much has really changed since the earlier Ultralite Phantom model. The Air 58 is lighter and offers an improved scroll wheel, but aside from that it's basically the same mouse. That's not an issue though, as the Ultralite Phantom was a great mouse already. The Air 58, like its predecessor, has a flawless 3360 sensor and a nice and comfortable shape. Pair that with the super flexible Phantom cord and you've got a mouse that glides over your pad with the ease and grace of a ninja ready to strike his target. Why this one? If you're looking for the lightest mouse you can find with an extremely flexible cable and top internals, this is the one for you. Like real-life ninjas, these mice are quite elusive, though. Final Mouse only seem to release their products in very limited quantities, which means getting one is a matter of following their socials and then refreshing the page whenever a new drop is announced. They're fantastic products and we applaud the innovation they're bringing to the market with their shell design and Phantom cord, but it's tough to recommend a mouse that's almost never available. If you manage to catch them when they become available, it's absolutely a great buy, but we do recommend buying at retail price and to leave the scalpers who buy these mice and then try to sell them for multiple times the MSRP in the dust. 4. Final Mouse Ultralite 2. Make it your own. The Ultralite 2 is one of the newest releases in Final Mouse's stable of products, and this one aims to innovate by having a shape that you can customize yourself. The base mouse is a smaller version of their now famous Ultralite, but this one comes with their INFINITYSKIN, which is a malleable synthetic foamy material that you can add to your mouse in order to shape it exactly how you want it. It's definitely an interesting idea, and it's a great solution for people who like to have a mouse that's shaped exactly like they want it. But even if you don't plan on using the INFINITYSKINS, it's a top gaming mouse. Under the hood you've got the flawless 3360 sensor, as we all know, and Final Mouse has also been making improvements to the mouse wheel and cable. Combine that with a weight of 47 grams and you've got a killer of a lightweight small gaming mouse. Why this one? If you want the absolute lightest gaming mouse on the planet, this is it. It's a smaller version of the Ultralite, so if you found that one to be too large, this could also be a great product for you. Naturally, the INFINITYSKINS that allow you to customize the exact shape of the mouse will be a good addition for some people, but even if you don't really use those, this is a great gaming product. As with other Final Mouse products, availability is a huge issue though. Their products are almost always sold out and the only copies you can actually buy are sold at ridiculous markups on the gray market, and we don't recommend paying that crazy premium. At retail price, this is a great buy though. 5. Razer Deathadder V2 Gaming Mouse. The old guard. The Deathadder has been around for over a decade now. A mouse that's been surviving for that long must be doing something right, so it makes sense that it's still used by so many people. New versions of this legendary line of mice haven't always been received with equal amounts of praise, but recently Razer has been hitting it out the park and the newest V2 version is definitely a great product. The Razer Edge of mouse design. Razer's marketing has always been pretty aggressive, which makes sense. You have to sell your product in the end, and we all know marketing departments sometimes like to over-exaggerate claims, but the Deathadder really is top of the line. If you're considering a Deathadder, we would definitely recommend the V2 since that offers a number of tangible advantages over the older Elite version. But both mice feature a flawless sensor and performance, so in practice you're good to go with either, and if you're on a budget you might be able to snag up the Elite for a reduced price. The reason we'd recommend the V2 is because it has optical mouse switches on top of a more flexible cable, better feet, a better coating, and a lighter weight. There's also the fact that the V2 has a newer sensor, but in reality you won't notice a big difference there. Why this one? The Deathadder is an old warrior when it comes to gaming mice. It's been going through multiple iterations at this point, and its newest arrival hits the mark on all of the important points. It has that relatively safe ergonomic shape that made it one of the most recognized gaming mice in history, and the newest iteration really brings this classic mouse to the forefront of the market as far as specs and features go. Thanks for watching. If we helped you out in any way, please hit the like and subscribe button. Well, see you guys in the next videos.